Two lie dudes, we in this bitch. Two lie dudes, our facts legit. Two lie dudes, we keep it lit. Two lie dudes, he got them views. Two lie dudes, I got them too. Two lie dudes, we can't not lose. Two lie dudes, hey, we back in this bitch.
Welcome back to the Man Cave.
Hey.
One of these days I'm gonna learn the words to the intro.
Mm.
But here we are again. I am BJ, aka Mr. Bowtie, with me as always is
The nice one, D Nice, and our special co-host.
I don't know if we can just call her a guest anymore. You in now.
I said special co-host, so
Special.
it's like,
Okay, thank
hey,
you.
and your name is
Joy.
Okay.
Special co-host.
Yeah. Hey.
I guess I'm just the asshole co-host. Huh?
You're just the regular co-host who happened to show back up again. So we seen you before, bro.
All right. So we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna start off with that mailing report as we always do. So who we shining that black light on today?
Shirley Chisholm. I'm sorry, I have my retainers on, so it's like I got my braces off. Thank God. Okay. So it's like my teeth.
Never too late to fix your teeth, people.
Amen to that. Don't suck your thumb. So, all right. Anyway. So it's Shirley Chisholm. Born November 30th, 1924. Died January 1st, 2005. She was the first African-American woman elected to Congress in New York's 12th district. She was also the first African-American woman to run for high office as a president. The reason why this is significant, what happened last Tuesday.
The fucking, we finally did that. Kamala Harris.
From the great state of California.
Hey.
And she actually stands on shoulders like people like Shirley Chisholm, Barbara Jordan, Maxine Waters, and everybody that came before her. So shout out to Shirley Chisholm for all her contributions. Yes, and the Dodgers brought it home.
Yes, right? Last time we was hoping they won. We actually got that thing done, taken care of.
I mean, we weren't
world champions.
We weren't the 1908 Cardinals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got 6 of them things now.
All y'all need now is
seven. Yes,
for the Rams to win one, man. Y'all get all the way
the trifecta. Yeah. Hey, it's possible, baby.
I mean, it's been a good year for LA.
It's been a great year, sports wise.
Yeah,
we've still been on fire, so let's not forget that shit. You know. Anyway,
shout out to Shirley Chisholm.
Yes. Shout out to Shirley Chisholm. And we've been stressing up over the election. They finally elected a guy by the name of Joe Biden.
Yes.
And his vice president, Kamala Harris. He's waiting his turn. You know, he got to wait till January 20th to get in office for the transition. But on the other side, the other team, the Republicans, they ain't playing fair still, even though it's plainly and blatantly obvious they lost this thing. They trying to say they need to recount, and it's going to show more people voted for Biden than the first time. So that I don't know what that's going to prove. And we got somebody holding up the transition process. You know, somebody we want to call just a shitty person. Yep. Shit thing of the month. We're giving that new thing to, what's her name and where's she from?
Oh, actually, so I don't know her name. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look it up before I got here. So
okay,
I didn't.
A Republican white woman, just know that, trying to hold up the transition money so they can gracefully transition the teams and get all the knowledge and information from the White House. They're not ceding to that because they hadn't counted the president
they're
for
not
Biden
accepting
yet.
him as the legit winner as of yet. They're saying that they want to hold up and get this recount going. They don't believe that he actually
shit ever.
is won, and they're holding up his process and everything he needs to get into office. So yet another hurdle for Mr. Biden to get in there.
Yeah, and this and Trump's legacy after this, after just being a fucking sore loser. Anybody still supporting him, just let me know you just had a sorry, horrible life, and you don't like the person you see in the mirror, and you just feeding off this tasteless, baseless ass pastel ass person, and he don't have no real color. I don't know what color he is. And it's just sad, man. You know, let democratic procedures happen, and let's keep it moving. You know, it was a hard fought battle, and we did this thing. We turned Georgia blue.
So
Facts.
let me ask you a question. Was it just me, or was this the longest election ever?
No, Gore.
Nah, the
137
Gore,
days,
the
137
Gore,
days, and Bush
and
137.
then he only won it by 537 votes
Yeah, I was
in
on
Florida.
6. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I was there. I remember they stole that election from another Democrat.
Yeah. Florida.
And you know what he did the next day after they said he won? After they said Bush won, he gracefully accepted his defeat and gave the congratulations and hope he can be a good president for all Americans. That's what the Democrats have constantly done. Every time a Republican get out of office, it's some fuck shit. They leave it terrible. Everything's in ruins. We got to come save something. They damn near got the earth on oxygen itself as we trying to breathe. The earth is trying to breathe from all the little toxins in the air and all the evil shit they've been doing to the earth and taking all the natural resources. So hopefully this cabinet will change a lot of those ignorant people in positions of power that made these decisions. You know, to try to put an orb under the Native Americans river and shit. Just no soulless ass, unmelanated ass people is just sad, bro.
Woo! I actually feel at this point in time, we need more than just a Democratic and Republican Party to represent the America. As we've all grown and changed, where now you can even be a different gender.
Yeah, everything has evolved except the system.
Exactly. So now you're subject to just these two parties, and to me personally, they're not much different, right? And then if you look at what it's all about, what it is that they can do for you personally. You know, more big business go Republicans because it's all about the way the taxes run and stuff like that. And then Democrats, it's all for Commonwealth. But I think it's just so much more into it, and you can get a little bit more detail and actually find somebody who actually is for the people or for your type of people. I just think we need to expand on. I don't know what it would be. I don't know exactly where we should go. I just feel like it's outdated.
I don't think you have to break the wheel.
Yeah.
I think that if you
fix the people
I think you have to fix, like, for instance, Kentucky.
Yeah.
They re-voted for Mitch McConnell, someone who's been fucking Kentucky over from day one.
And over.
South Carolina voted for Lindsey Graham as he lied to them to their face. So, like, there are a certain sect of Americans, 70 million of y'all, who don't want to change. They don't want to. They don't want to share. They think that by sharing, it's like they're taking for them. And it's like what they don't understand is America was taken from a whole nation, right? Wiped them out completely. Now, the Navajo people came through in Arizona, and that's why Arizona fit the Navajo Nation. Shout out to them. So there's a sect of a society who just feels that, like, if I don't have this, if it's not on mine, then it's not going to work. So in my opinion, that the Democratic Republican Party can only change if the people within that party and the citizens who voted for that party pressures them. So if we pressure, like Joe Biden, I'm glad he's elected, great, Kamala Harris, but I'm going to hold your feet to the fire. You said you're going to have black people's back. Let me see. What you trying to do? So don't get in there and pander, crip walk on MLK Day. You know what I'm saying? And do all this bullshit. The panders know. Like, let's see some real change.
Put some actual stuff in motion.
And that's what we didn't do with Obama. We were just so happy that we had a black dude in there that we didn't put any pressure. We didn't want to criticize him because he was just, okay. I don't know if you want to edit that out. I don't know who put that out.
Go ahead.
Well, so it's like if we're gonna want change, we have to put pressure on our officials. So
very, very true.
And the only reason why
we cut off, I'm gonna let it finish talking before I throw claps in there.
Okay. How we got the Voting Rights Act? Lyndon B. Johnson was a racist asshole, but because MLK and everybody said, "No, you got to pass this act," that's how it got passed. So
put forces on their neck.
So we got to put forces on their neck. You know what? We got January 5th, and shout out before I go any further. Shout out to Stacey Abrams.
Yeah,
she
for
got
putting this all together.
She got the governorship taken for her. The next day, she was like, "Nah, I'm about to go on these barbershops, go on these streets, and get all these people elected." And Black Vote Matters. I forgot the lady's name, but she was in them streets doing the same thing. So congratulations to 75 million people who want change, and fuck you to 70 million people who don't.
Yeah, fucking
Both of them.
facts.
I'm sorry.
Man, no, actually, man, you raised some great points. One of the things me and him had a conversation about with the when Obama's term is that he did so much for LGBT and stuff, but black people never spoke up. We never asked for anything. We didn't say anything.
Didn't
And all
have
of a sudden, it
nothing
was like,
clear cut what we
oh,
wanted.
he didn't do nothing for us. But what did we ask for? We
Exactly.
never came to the table. We never said that, hey, this is what we needed, this is what we wanted, or anything. But the people who spoke, just like, you know, I love old people that had the best sayings to me. What the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? So if you quiet,
and the thing is, he was like, "I need pressure. I need you to put pressure on me because this Congress is not going to do anything if you don't put pressure on me."
Yeah,
so it's
and we definitely got to put pressure on them and your local officials too, like the ones that just got into office that kept texting you and calling you every day 5-6 times
came
a
to some
day
people's houses
and trying to get you to get out there and vote. Okay, we went out there and vote. Now it's your turn to do what you need to do, pass some real laws and real policies that are going to make some changes in the community. Because there's no reason why we should have the schools in one area doing exceptionally well, and south of that they doing horribly fucked up. So there's something wrong with that, and that's just you know what it is.
But that goes to show you the power that black people have, that they not forced, but they rallied behind to get black people to vote. Man, I even got a text message today, but people, they want this vote, and then afterwards, all right, we don't care about you anymore. You know,
put pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Philly, Detroit, Arizona, Clayton County, DeKalb County, Fulton County, but definitely Detroit and Philly. Shout out to y'all for going out there and doing your damn thing.
And then, you know I see a lot of us having issues with family members who was voting for the other side. They don't want to deal with you no more, or they ain't cut you off. Just get them out of their bubble and try to put some factual injection into what they see on a daily basis. Because if everybody in their own little bubble and only hearing what they want to hear that satisfies the conspiracy they think is there, then everybody gonna be individually diluted to the facts, and facts is never gonna filter in because everybody in their own little bullshit factory.
Right.
We need to get that shit clear. Stop listening to one side and start listening to all sides. You know, I thought
do your own research.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this whole thing that the voters, we weren't allowed. You took the L. You just take the L. Like, you guys are gloating.
It's pathetic.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like, we're triggered, delivered.
Pathetic.
So it's like my thing. So
we blow. Imagine they had one.
Oh my goodness!
Fucking Trump trucks and everybody be having a hee-haw time.
So it's like, to me,
they are not humble.
Not at all. So I don't mind Democrats and people who voted from gloating. Like, yo, Saturday was a beautiful moment. I've never seen American citizens hit the street because somebody got fired. Yeah. I've never seen that before. I've never seen, like, Bush, when it was his last term, this dude brought us in an endless war.
Yeah.
Took away our constitutional rights.
Yeah.
And people were not lined up like, hey, you know, they weren't cheering me when it was his last term. Same thing with Reagan and Bush 1. People were like, they actually celebrated this man getting fired. You had athletes. I think it was J.R. Smith playing Nipsey Hussle's Fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah, YG and Nipsey.
Yeah, I was blown. Like, people were like actually out in these streets in Atlanta.
It was felt by, because his actions were felt by everybody, from the local guy in the neighborhood, from hearing shit about what their mom going through because he cutting this and he cutting that, or he cutting your food stamps, or he's shortening this. Like, he affected everybody's family in one way or another. So you knew that when that shit happened, we was gonna be glad to see him go. Man, fuck Donald Trump.
But you know what is interesting? Of all this, we think as humans that we have it all mapped out, right? Good job. He set up. He had everything. He had the courts on his side. He had the mailing, the post office on his side, right? And he's thinking, I'm smarter than everybody else, but he did not learn that man is not in charge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard
Man,
the preacher lady, the white lady that goes,
yeah,
I want the angels from Africa.
Africa.
I want the angels from East Oakland. I
Oh,
want the Mexican
yeah,
angels.
yeah, she did a whole
She
sermon.
want all angels but white
But
because they ain't working.
they ain't working. So my thing is like this dude literally
shit.
thought he had every corner, like everything
Mhm.
cornered and perfect out. But like it shows you the arrogance to this man.
Yeah.
It shows you that he
Arrogance and
he
no
did not
intelligence.
value the black vote at all. He did not
Right.
value
That's why he
anybody's
thinks
vote.
something's not right.
Mhm.
Yeah, we voted.
Yeah, we voted.
And you didn't think that was gonna happen.
And not only that, but then it was the districts that you said were shit districts, Philly and Detroit. So you know what? This is why.
People
This
got
is
memories,
why
boy.
they got memories. You know
You
what?
talked about John McCain like he was a fucking dog.
A
You
dog.
thought you was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
win Arizona? Like he went to Pennsylvania and he was in somewhere like if it wasn't for this COVID, I wouldn't be here. I don't like this place.
Yeah.
He was in Pennsylvania telling the Pennsylvania people that.
Then he knew he wasn't going to win California.
No.
So he's shitting on California saying that these wildfires are our fault.
And all them Trump supporters out there for him.
Like you really
Right.
thought. LA
He's
is
not real bad about Cali.
yeah,
Yeah,
real
yeah.
bad. You think we're gonna go for that? We're not
Yeah.
going for that. We don't number one, we even like New Yorkers.
Yeah.
So that's we didn't like New Yorkers.
True.
So like I'm sorry. We just
Who does though?
New Yorkers like New Yorkers.
New York is like New York,
but everybody else.
Anyway.
But I mean, like, and y'all's pizza is just okay.
You going in?
I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just it was a good thing to see. I love when I saw the people out there dance with each other, uniting. And the thing is, we cannot go forward unless we unite.
Yeah. Let's not get too comfortable now.
You can't get too comfortable. What I'll say is, I know that people always bring up the black and white issue. And I say that until we have an honest conversation about what happened in this country, not only with black people, but the natives, with the Hispanics, with the Asians, until we have that raw, it's going to hurt, it's going to bleed. But guess what? If it's out in the open, that's when we can talk about it. But
that's the only way it's going to change.
But if we keep thinking that, it's not, y'all ain't slaves, y'all ain't changed no more, it doesn't matter. The fact is, tell our history. Tell our history, not just Martin Luther King and Booker T. Washington.
Man,
like tell our
10 people.
And 10 people. Tell our entire history. Matter of fact, my son.
Martin Luther King have a dream speech.
Yeah, I'm like there's other. He did others, like Birmingham jail. The letter from Birmingham jail.
Yeah,
he lit people on fire. Like my son.
Real speech.
My son had a thing
talking about economics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my son had this assignment about Thomas Jefferson, name 4 facts. I told my boy, he owned slaves on that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "What?
Hundreds.
He owned slaves."
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that on I want to say it's the nickel that has Monticello Ranch, which is where he had his slaves. Is on the money.
And he was a rapist because he was, So it's like
he was taking it.
He was taking it.
They ain't volunteer.
It was about like last 2 weeks ago. It wasn't that.
Motherfucker.
One coming
Leave
season.
me alone, man. I don't care.
He actually has some descendants, mixed race.
Yeah, I remember they did that shit in the 80s when they found it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we got to be honest.
I mean, who's that light skinned dude, Gerald Ford? Remember, it's a Ford dude that looked just like one of the presidents. Yeah, his name from South Carolina. He a congressman. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Something Ford.
Well, Sean Thurman had a black daughter, and he was racist.
And he was super racist.
No, it's funny though. Most of the politicians who are strict against gay rights and racial rights are the ones who are in the middle of doing this stuff. Like, what was the guy in Oklahoma who voted against gays and got caught in the hotel with the little boy?
And
it's like everything they ride about, they're probably involved in that same shit.
Exactly. Right behind closed doors, they're doing whatever it is they telling you. It's terrible.
Freak nasty.
So all we're trying to say is, man, I mean, we ain't trying to shit on the other side, but it just, y'all look like y'all do a lot of immoral shit, and it just don't seem right. And I mean, I ain't saying the Democrats are all good and saints either, but we don't have these type of stories about them. The worst thing we did recently, I think Al Franken got behind a girl and acted like he was squeezing her titty. He resigned. And this nigga said, I like touching my pussy, and he's still the president.
Or Rudy Giuliani, who was like showing, like, with that, he's laying down.
Rudy Giuliani is nasty. He's married.
His cousin.
Man, come on, man.
So it's like,
Nasty. And they be nasty. The same shit they talking about, the Democrats got a pedophile Pizza Hut. Motherfucker, y'all got pedophiles in your own household. What are you talking about?
Your president
Like, address
was
your own
hanging
ill
out
will
with
before
Jeffrey Epstein.
you...
There are pictures of him and
Like, I
Jeffrey
like her right
Epstein.
here.
Like, hey, this is my
You see?
buddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you're the guy who you say is God chosen, hung around a pimp pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh, they were picking them out like
super
wildflowers.
pedophile.
They're picking them, and these are young girls,
Sad, bro.
girls. So it's like you
gonna
go
massage his back and shit in Florida, bro.
Yeah, like
I
it's
saw the
nasty.
shit on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah,
so it's like he
disgusting.
got young girls 15, 14 years old, and you telling me that Trump didn't touch that one? Come on now.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get going, man.
Yeah, let's get
some of that real spill from a G.
All right, man. My real spill from a G this time around is we still got a lot of work to do. January 5th, we got 2 senators we need to vote on. Make sure y'all get your ass right back out there. If you didn't go this first time, come out again, or come this first time and vote. And we need everybody to do it like it was life depends on it, because it does. And another thing, real spill from a G. Hey man, when y'all make appointments for any kind of businesses, whether it be your dentist or your probation officer or your barber, stick to your fucking appointments, man. Stop making excuses why you can't make it, because everybody's not going to accept those excuses, and you will be penalized.
Also those those I can't even think of the word I want to see, but the barbers and so forth, they need to keep those appointments as well. Too.
Yeah, that was the real spirit from the G, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Nah, hey.
And what bowls you ties your nuts or whatever you said, bowl your ties.
What ties me to not is people who expect things from you that they're not willing to give for themselves, right? You want to hold me accountable, won't hold yourself accountable for the same things. Or you want me to make sure that I'm doing certain things and treating you a certain way, but you don't want to get that same respect back.
Family members.
Terrible. Family members, a lot of people. I don't want to go out and point names in public, but it's a lot of them. We walk through it every single day.
Significant others.
There's a lot of people out there that want to be treated so much better than they treat everybody else. Yeah. But, and not to keep rambling, man, just keep that same energy that you want from other people. You got to get that out. I was taught you want to get that same respect that you give to other people.
Mm-hmm. Can't get it unless you
joy
give
and pain.
All right, my joy. I got my braces off after 2 years.
Hey.
I cannot tell you. Just look, take care of your teeth.
Yeah, she was sea walking without dancing. Her teeth was just all over.
It was all wow.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna talk about.
I just had a bad
Fraggle Rock.
I just had a bad overbite.
We used to call her Fraggle Rock.
I had a bad overbite. But what else? We got a new president-elect, so shout out to that. My pain, I don't know what I did, but I think I strained the hell out of my back, and it just that shit hurt.
It was too much joy that led to that pain.
No,
that's probably what it was. You over here trying to do it from the ceiling fan. You gotta slow down.
Yo, if
a med for you.
No. If I ever met a dude who can actually hurt my back like this, we're getting married. Fuck it.
Damn.
So whoever you are, had the ring ready. It's coming.
Damn. And but how did you do that?
Yeah.
That sounded
okay. That was weird.
That sounded really good.
All right, folks, man. This is 2 Live Dudes, and we wanted to let you know that we appreciate you watching. Subscribe, tell a friend, and tell another friend. Got any suggestions? Let us know in the comments. If you like it, let us know. If you love it, if you hate it, let us know. We appreciate it all. Till next time, 2 Live Dudes. Peace.
Well, you guys are good.